ZDZA sent us this 26-inch electric bike, and today I'm going to walk you through the exact setup of building this electric bike. Now, first off, it looks like the bike's mostly assembled. There's a box full of goodies here. I don't know what's in here, so let's find out. There's some instructions, another box. So this, as I thought, has the charger and the pedals and a bunch of tie straps. It's got that. A toolkit, which is really important for setting this up, obviously. These are our fenders. And then we just start cutting off everything we can from in here. Once you've got this fully disassembled, just like this, we just took everything out. We got all the packaging out. We've got it all, so we've got a good idea what we have. There's not a lot of parts here, and I think assembly is gonna be pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna read the instructions, which are there. There are instructions there, but I've assembled bikes before. This looks pretty much like a standard bicycle assembly. So for me, I'm gonna start with handlebars. Gams Go. Are you paying too much for Netflix, Spotify, Disney Plus, Crunchyroll, Duolingo, Canva, or Adobe? Gams Go has you covered with premium shared subscriptions for a fraction of the price directly from the distributor. Yes, Gams Go is the shared premium experience that you've been looking for that saves a ton of money. I personally use Gams Go for my Netflix, my Spotify, my Disney Plus, and my Crunchyroll subscriptions, and I have saved tons of money by switching to Gams Go. This is truly an amazing deal. You don't want to miss it. Click the link down below to grab your deal. Because they're just dangling around and they're in my way. Let's check if this toolkit has all the tools we need or just some of them. Comes with a screwdriver. It's got both wrenches that you need on each end. They are reversible. It's got all of the Allen keys that you need, and it looks like there's a lot. So this is how my Allen key set gets bigger all the time. So to put the handlebars on, we're just gonna start by finding the right Allen key, and we're gonna take off this front piece of the gooseneck. You have to take it all the way off. That's gonna be the easiest thing. Otherwise, you've got to pull all of the pieces off of the handlebars to try and get them in there and slide it through, which still won't really work anyway. So that might be enough there. Now, you want to make sure that the forks are facing the right way first. And I think that they go this way, like this. So you can see this bracket in the front, that usually goes out. So if you've got the bracket in the back, you've got to turn these forks around. Now, I think this is also facing the wrong way. So they're trying to fool you into making some bad choices. So we're gonna loosen that off, and then we're gonna loosen these off so that this can rotate on the stem, just like that. So you can see now this can rotate without this moving. So I can set this straight. We're not gonna get this perfect, but you can certainly try your best to set this straight. And all I'm doing is looking down the top here until it looks right. And I keep grabbing the wrong tool. This can be fine-tuned after the wheel is on. So you don't need to get it perfect, but you definitely want to get it, close to where it should be. Now, I am setting these handlebars. I'll turn it so you can see, like that. I'm setting them so that they go up like this, because I want them to rise as much as possible. When you're setting up a bike, you can set your handlebars however you like, really. And then it's just whatever's comfortable for you. So you can tip them back to you if you want to give yourself a little bit more space for a closer fitting bike, or you can tip them up like I am so that they're risers, or you can tip them forward so that you're more like raked out. It's all up to you when you're assembling your electric bicycle. Okay, handlebars are on. The next thing that I'm gonna put on is the seat, because it's gonna be really easy. Just fits in there like that. Now I'll turn this around so you can see what's going on here. So I tried to lock the seat down, but it didn't lock down because this is too loose. So if you loosen that up, you can spin it, and then it'll lock down after. That's still not very tight. So we'll spin it some more, like that. Yeah, that's gonna be good. I probably went a little too tight now. There we go. And again, the seat's got a quick release, so you can always adjust that later. Now, the one thing you're gonna notice, this seat is sloped right down. If you don't want it sloped like that, you can use the wrench that comes with it and loosen this nut that's on this side here, and this guy that's on this one here, like that, and then it will allow you to rotate there. So you can set that seat at more of a natural angle. I like to have it pretty much horizontal. Again, do what suits you the best. That's the beauty of these bikes. There's so much adjustability to them that you don't need to take it the way that they set it up. You can set it up however you want. There we go. Now I'm gonna put this light on because it's gonna be in the way of the front wheel. So this is a light. There's a bracket for it, and I think it just goes on there because I don't know what goes on this. It seems like if I was a light, I would mount on there. You want the light to point where the wheel is pointing, right? So we'll take this guy off. I'm not going to take it all the way off. I'm going to loosen it because this is a V. Nope, maybe I am taking it all the way off. And then we're just going to put this through here like this and stick that right back on there like that. You don't have to be too specific about aiming it, but you probably want it pointing straight up and down, which we'll do like that. And there are the lights on. Now the light is adjustable up and down, so you can aim it wherever you want. And I did see the light was turning on. The battery must be, oh, it's even got a little horn. Okay, that's good. Now we can put the other wheel on. Now the easiest way is usually to turn the bike upside down. So if I can move that out of the way, then I can go like this. Ugh. Like that. And that's why I put the handlebars on when I did, because now I can put this on and the bike stands on its own. So we'll get our wrench out. I did suspect that that was for that, but this is probably for the wheel. So we can take that cap off and that cap off. I can throw those in there. And then this is just the cap will loosen on one end like that. This is a very skinny axle. And then there's a spring for one side and a spring for the other side. The wheel position, you want to look and see where the disc brake is and put it on the disc brake side. So I'm going to put this in right here. I'm going to slide it in. And then since this is a quick release, we just tighten that down like that. Now that wheel's on. Now, while it's upside down, we can put the pedals on. The important thing to note about pedals, there is a right pedal and there is a left pedal. One of them is reverse threaded. So you definitely want to make sure you get the right and the left the right way. So this is the left side, and it actually even says L pedal right here with a little arrow that says tighten so that you know that it's a backwards thread. Now, probably a lot of people sit here threading this thing the wrong way for a long time like that, and then it falls out because I even turned it the wrong way now. So there is a little arrow on here that says this is the way to turn the pedal, and if you follow the directions properly, then it just threads right on. And then the right pedal will thread the proper way, and it says over here right pedal, and it's got a little arrow with the right pedal, the direction that you turn to tighten the right pedal. So that is exceptional. Now I'm gonna really crank these down so that they don't come off. And that one is backwards again. Keep forgetting. There. Now we're almost there. We're almost done. Now it does come with fenders. I personally don't use fenders, so I don't think I'm going to use fenders, but I'm not sure. So for now, I will leave the fenders off. Now that the pedals are on, the wheels are on, I'm gonna flip it back over and just see what else there is to put together. I think we're pretty much there. Now for a note about safety, this is the rear reflector, and a lot of people would skip it. The thing is, there's nothing worse than getting in a bicycle accident because you were not safe. It's this easy to put it on, so why not have it on? Because this will light up when cars are driving by so that they can see you even if they wouldn't normally be able to see you. So it makes you super visible. Now this is pretty much the assembled bike. Obviously there are fenders on here that we can install, and that is our fully assembled electric bike. Most bikes will assemble just exactly the same way as you just saw. Now, how good is this bike? You probably want to know. Well, a different video I review the unboxing and reviews and full specs on this bike. So if you are wondering what this thing's all about, be sure to check out that video. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.